It's Radio Bam.
Turn it up.
This is Brandon. You know, do that voice you do. I don't fucking do that.
Woo woo, this is Radio Bam, Sirius 28 Faction. Wow.
Wow! Oh, this break, I am so excited to breathe my horrible breath all over Jeff Margera, Brandon Novak, Nexus Bam, Zico, I hate you, and myself, and I am luscious break. Smell my breath. Unleash the passion of my sense.
You know what? He's using the excuse because I was feeding him shrimp and like cakes and Boston Market turkey underwater in scuba gear right in front of Fairman's in Westchester today for the MTV show.
But that's all right because I'll make my breath fresh with a urinal cake.
Oh, come on. Hey, speaking of Rake, he just signed on to check out that the girl that we just talked to's picture that she sent. And Novak, what do you think? God, you should see her tit.
I'm going to tell you right now, Honey Bunny, a.k.a. Fast Companies for the concert, / Cradle of Filth. Game on, babe. We just got your thing, whatever you sent, because I don't even know what you sent, because I just came from prison 6 months ago. I had to make Rake sign on because any computer I ever owned, I sold within 5 minutes of receiving it for a next shot of heroin. So, Rake signed on. We all looked at it, and you are fucking hot, so have your game face on. Ooh, yeah.
Cradle of Titties is definitely good.
Oh, Novak, I just want to sit by fireside chats while you tell me filth stories about your dirty crotch.
Well, why don't you just come and be witness to it?
I don't know. If I have some rubber gloves and like a toxic suit.
You need like a face mask to come in the room while I'm having sex. You need like clean filtered air to breathe while I'm making love. You're a nice girl.
Just do what I do after sex. Mop up with bleach.
Novak autographs asses with his semen. He just spells it out in cursive.
I just bust off that much because I can write full paragraphs.
Oh, it's the best. Yo, here's the best thing ever. I was telling you guys about Novak earlier. Novak lives at my house, and the MTV crew wakes me up every morning at 10 in the morning because we usually start filming here. And, Novak lives at the house, so these PAs come in to wake me up, and Novak's on the big screen jerking off to porn, and he doesn't even stop. He just keeps doing it.
You're like, Novak, where's Bam? Meanwhile, I got the baby lotion out. I'm going to town on a fresh piece of paper to bust off on, and I'm fucking getting busy. I'm at like 2 seconds from climax, and I'm like, you just fucked up the moment because I was 2 minutes away. Now it's going to be 5 minutes. They're like, where's Bam? Like, he's in his room. They're like, aren't you going to stop? No.
Anybody else would, like, quick and grab, like, a towel and cover up, like, I was just watching The Sopranos. I'm just taking it. No way. He just keeps doing it.
I was in prison for 22 months jerking off with a guy sitting right above me. Why would I stop now when I have a very popular person who's going to co-sign what I do because it's funny?
Did you get any ass in prison?
There were a few times my money ran out and I needed snacks from Little Debbie, so I had to make do. Whatever.
Jeff, remember when I caught you jerking off when I was in like 9th grade?
Oh,
so
dude,
funny.
we caught each other like 10 times. Like, by the end, we would just be like, yo, what's up? Oh, yeah, all right.
No, but not the first time, man. It was 3 in the morning. I don't know why I was awake, but like we both had to go to school the next day. I opened up his door. He thought it was locked, but it wasn't. But sometimes if you pull it hard enough, because the doors were so ghetto, because Phil always bought the cheap shit because he had a coupon for it. But anyway, I popped open the door and he like dived for his computer to shut it off. I'm just like, ooh, what are you typing a love letter to your girlfriend? I'm like, you were typing a love letter. He's like, no, I wasn't typing a love letter. I'm like, yeah, you were. So I dived to go turn it on, and then this fucker starts wrestling me for no reason. So we're like wrestling around for like at least 10 minutes, and finally I get off him and I dive towards the computer to turn it back on, and here it is with some girl all spread out. Yeah. And I'm like, ew, I just wrestled you with a hard-on for 10 minutes. That's disgusting.
No, remember, I don't know if it was you or Rab, but we used to have the Spice channel at the old house.
Oh, I remember that.
And, like, somebody fell asleep in mid-jerk-off, and Ape just came up to, like, get a glass of water or something. She's like, are you serious?
It was Rab.
How about the time when we hooked up with a girl from 15 North? I continuously banged her out all night long. After I'm done banging her out, Rab didn't even want to fuck her. He just wanted to eat her out. So he was eating out my dirty... Rab continuously, this happened like 3 times in a row, continuously enjoyed himself with my leftover pleasures with this woman. And then the best part is,
That's awful.
Ace wakes up at 7 in the morning to make his like nice breakfast, like eggs and bacon, and finds
She
bra
left
and
her
panties
underwear up on top
stove.
of the stove.
Ace like
Oh,
losing
dude.
me. There's some like girl like naked in the corner with Rab hugging her after I've done.
And
made myself happy a
at
million
night,
times with her.
she looked cute at nighttime. But then when she got up the next morning, it looked like a bulldog with a blonde wig. She was like, "Hey, good morning, guys. We had a good time last night, huh?" Man,
Like,
dude,
ew.
the sickest ever. I caught Rab himself. We were like,
This is great.
oh man, we were like 17 or something, and we lived at the house that Don Vito now lives in, which is across the street from a shit factory. And the basement is so hideous. It's like a dungeon.
It's like a damn dungeon down there with like spider webs.
There's like cobwebs everywhere, and like
so gnarly.
it's just the most disgusting thing.
Hell
And
yeah, I wouldn't even live there.
I went down there to get like whatever, something like my skateboard or something, and I look out in the distance and I see this like thick ass hanging out, like this shiny ass. I'm like, Rab, what the hell are you doing? He turns around and his dick is covered with shellac. I'm like, ew, you're using baseball glove oil? My thick, haggard face.
Doesn't that make it more sticky?
Like, there's nothing that will turn you on in that basement. You know what I mean? It's just like you want to leave as soon
Like,
as you
why
get in
my
there.
basement?
Oh,
How
dude,
could you,
it
like,
smells like mold and mildew and everything. Like, it's just not the place to get into.
With like
it.
hardly any light coming in, all you can see is like a little gross white ass and like a linseed oil shellac.
It's so sick, dude. Like, that's not the place to whip it out and start fucking waxing.
But in the back corner with all the spiders, it's like, ew, like that's the best spot.
The sexy table legs.
Ew. Sexy table legs.
Yeah, no,
Nothing
man.
attractive about that at all.
Good God.
Unless you use it for like a quick bed or something. You know, bang her out on the table, then it's hot. But
It's all about peepholes and urinals, isn't it?
Oh, wow. So, that airplane, that jet that you guys were on took off pretty faster than Rake in a delicious man's ass, right?
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
did I tell you about the last plane I was on? I went to, like, go take a leak in the bathroom in the back, you know, and I was sitting all the way up front.
And Novak was in there with a girl. No, he was.
No, it was bad, though.
I was
Like, I was taking a piss, and I let one rip, and, like, I let it, like, clear out for a little bit, you know, but it must have just got caught in my pants or something. So then I walk out of the bathroom, and I start walking up to my seat, and, like, I sit down, and, like, Darren's sitting right next to me from CKY, and he's like, yo, dude, did you rip one? And I'm like, I did like 3 minutes ago. He's like, dude, you brought it with you. And I turn around and I see the whole plane looking at me like, you man. Like, I was just known as the fart guy on that whole plane ride. Like, everybody knew me as that.
I remember, I got on this was the funniest but worst flight I've ever got on. I got on a flight with Steve-O and Party Boy of all people.
God, no.
Dude, Steve-O and Party Boy are hell, but when they're together, they're special hell.